Hello gamers, it's Softkitty99 and today we're back in Castle Flipper and we're going to take another look at the new city builds that we can get. So today's build is 6,000 gold coins, so that's quite a big one because we always have to exceed the price that we bought it for in order to make a profit. So I have to make a really nice house here today. Right, oh, that's a beautiful archway, isn't it? Looks like there's a building plot across from us. It looks like we're next to like a big church or abbey or something. Is this a church or an abbey? Maybe it's a, what do you call them, a manor house. Right, lots and lots of things to pick up here, so we're going to get to take some materials home with us after we do the clean up. Oh, my box fell over. Luckily everything didn't fall out. That was very fortunate for us, wasn't it? Clean, 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 clean. Now, we need 5 foundations. So, they're not asking us to build a huge house. 3 gardens. So, we've got quite a big plot of land. All nicely paved already. Quite close to the corner of the walls, but not right up in the corner, so it's a slightly different position in the town for our new build. Yeah, so what it looks like they've done is they've built a couple of locations, one out in the countryside and then a city, and the city's got several different plots that you could be given to build on. So I like the fact that it is a little bit of a variation, and then it looks like they're randomising what they require for the build look. So this time we want 5 foundations and 3 garden plots. So this is going to be the I'm assuming it's going to be a randomised thing at the end. At the moment the landlord just keeps giving us a new plot to build on, but people have been talking about it eventually becoming a new city space on the map on the board that you can keep going to. So once we complete all of the ones the landlord is Royal Landlord is selling to us, then it becomes a plot on your map called New City, and then you can just buy a plot in New City anytime you feel like building a new house. See, they asked us for 5 plots, so I'm thinking maybe we can just make this very corner like a tiny little balcony, just to make the build a little bit different to some of the ones we've already been making recently. I just want to switch things up just a tiny bit, even though we are actually matching their requirements for it, but yeah, I've just swapped in a window there instead of a full wall for the balcony section. And then we'll add a few full walls so that we've got some nice spaces in order to build in some big pieces of furniture, because I don't like blocking windows once we've gone to the trouble of putting them in. So always leave yourself a few solid walls for putting the big pieces of furniture up against. We're going to go for the very shallow roof this one. Do you know what? It's a long time since we've used a wooden build, so I think we might make this one a wood building. So I think that'll be quite nice to do something just that little bit different, because it's quite a small house, so we'll say it's a modest investment for the people here. They bought a plot and they want to start a house to get the family going, and then once they made more money maybe they'll swap to a stone house, maybe a little bit bigger than the one they've started with here, and then the plot will be in their family for generations to come, and they'll improve the house over time. There you go, that's my story for the family that we're building for today. And we'll want a support pillar for our roof section, and I love that little balcony railing. I think it's really pretty. I think they did a brilliant job with that. So we've gone for wood, so shall we use the nice wooden door with the metal struts across it for strength? Yeah, and then we'll use the shutters that match in the window holes, and I think we have our basic house structure ready. Beautiful! So we want... shall we start inside or outside? Oh, I can hear the birds again. That's nice. Lights, definitely lights, that's where we should start. Let's be systematic about it. Let's pop a chandelier right in the centre of the room, because we've discovered that adds more light to the interior of the build. So that's always the best thing to add, so that you can see easily. And then, as you all know, this is my absolute favourite wall light. It's the double candle. So we'll be putting that all the way around the build. Usually on the junctions of the panels, that's what I usually do. Yeah. And then we are being asked to put in 2 beds. It's not a huge house, so we're going to have to be careful how we place things. I think the best way to do it is to put them quite close to the wall on either side in this little alcove, so we make that side of the house the bedroom area. And then we want table, 7 chairs, 2 closets, 3 cabinets, 3 gardens, right. So there's quite a lot of furniture to place in a little house, so we have to be a little bit more careful. If we can fit like this in here, I think that's going to class as a cabinet. And it also gives storage space for people. Yeah, it did. That class as a cabinet. So there's our bedroom area and our clothes storage. And then by the door we'll do like a little kitchen thing. So these kitchen pieces also should count as cabinets. Oh. Because of where the door is, that's actually going to make it quite hard to use that end wall, isn't it? Let's see. Can we place like one of the slightly smaller ones to make it all 3 cabinets are in place? We're going to have to close the door in order to be able to place that final one, I think. But that should make us our 3 cabinets. Yep. So we've got like a kitchen area, we've got a bedroom area. The problem I think we're going to have is the fact that we need 2 big closets, and I think it's only the very big pieces that class as closets. So placing those in could be a little awkward. If we use this fancy smaller table, that will take up less space in the house, and we want 7 chairs, but we can put the stone benches in the garden, and that will count as chairs, so we know we can add a few of those to the garden to add up extra numbers of chairs. So if we put 3 around our table, that gives us a start on the number of chairs, because that's a lot of chairs actually. You see, we could put more chairs here, but then where are we going to put the closets? See, we could put 2 chairs here, but what are we going to do about closets? Actually, I'm not even sure we can fit 2 chairs in here. We'd have to move this and the table along maybe to do that. But then that still doesn't answer where the closets will go. But I am interested now as to whether we can. I think we can fit 2 of the chairs here if we really want to. But I think the closet thing is only the very tall pieces, isn't it? So I think we're going to have to put... That is a lot of stuff to fit in this little tiny house. Let's see if we tried to... Right, what am I going to do? If I try and move... They're not going to both fit on one wall, are they? No, it's too long. Maybe we could put one of them on the... maybe we could put one of them on the porch. Maybe. Could we do that? I'm not sure that there's any way to... No, I don't think we can rearrange like the bedroom stuff. We can remove one of the chairs and put that on the porch. Definitely, because, I mean, there's plenty of space on the porch for that. So if we put one here... like that, that gives us a bit more space. If we move that one around, we should have moved that one. We'll move this one around, and then hopefully we can put a closet like on this side wall here. So we'll have one of these big units here. If I can position, yeah, almost. We nearly got it. We can do it, Kitty. Come on. There we go. That's gonna work. Yeah, there we go. So that's one of the closets done. But we still need another one. We're going to have to put something on the porch, definitely, I think. So the question is, which thing do we put on the porch? Yeah, because if we... there's no way to rearrange all of this, I think. So the moral of the story is maybe we should have made the house a little bit bigger. But I really want to see if we can fit it in the size of house that they asked for. Though if I'm putting stuff on the porch, that doesn't actually fit inside the size of house that they asked for. I suppose if we put 2 single beds in instead of double beds, that would have taken a little bit less space than the 2 double beds have. I think we're going to have to put one of these on the porch, and then we can put the second closet in the space that then frees up. Yeah? So if I, actually, do you know what, I think that this might not be a bad... Oh, let's rotate that. Let's put the chair next to the railing, and then we'll move the other piece onto the wall side, because that will just look more sensible than having that next to the railing. That will just look wrong, but it'll look much better here, see? And again, then it can be kind of storage and use space for the garden equipment and tools and things. That makes more sense. Yes, yeah, that works. I think that's everything then, isn't it, that we need, yeah? Yeah, I think it looks better in the middle, yeah. That's everything it asks for, isn't it? Has it got, we're going to need more decorations, so we could add a little bit of something decorative to the walls, or tables and things, couldn't we? So maybe we use one of the shields on the walls. I think it's a little while since we used like these big painted ones. I've been using the little round ones quite a bit, I think. No, that's not going to work. How about above the bed here? Yeah. That's added quite nicely. So we want 18 decorations. Okay. The lights on the wall do count towards decorations, so that's cut down the number that we need a little bit. We can put a picture or 2 in this like little dining room area. Maybe we'll put the other decorative nature scene at the other side of the window so it mirrors. Yeah. That's nice, I like that. So we're up to 10 of 18 decorations. So put something on this bookshelf. And put some books on. Maybe will the pot fit on the bottom as well? Yes, it will. The smaller of the pots will fit on those shelves. That's nice. I think those books are a bit too big to fit in there nicely. How about the little stack? Will that work? Don't want them to fall off. Yep, that'll work, I think. Is there anything else we can put on there, or would that be too much? In the kitchen there's the little pots of lilac and bottles and lots of choices for adding a little bit more decoration stuff around. So I'll pop a couple of the different bottles in. We could put a broom in the corner here. Will the bucket fit? Maybe a little bit of a tight fit. Maybe we don't. We'll just leave the broom, I think. Maybe a wooden plate and some bread. If I can place the bread. Yep, thank you. And that is 18 decorations, so that's our requirements met. I mean, we can always add more stuff if we want to. I just want to make sure we get all the minimum requirements first, and then we'll see what the price is. I think that might actually be enough. Right, so we have our little wooden cabin. It's a while since we did a little wooden cabin, actually. Quite homey. Got all the essentials ready for it. Now, 3 garden plots, so we could put one here, and then 2 at the front, maybe. What do we need? We want 3 trees and 7 flowers, and we definitely want a couple of benches, don't we? So if we put one here at the side, and then maybe we'll put one here next to the wall in front of the other garden section, so you've got somewhere to enjoy your flowers. We could put some pots in if we wanted to. I think the smaller ones make more sense, and that then counts towards the flowers as well. Now we can place the trees anywhere in the plot. They don't have to be in the garden plot. We use some of our favourite flowers for the decoration. Some of those taller ones sway just that little bit too much in the wind. It looks like they're falling over. It looks like we're in a hurricane gale. Yes, don't forget the side plot. We nearly didn't put anything in that one, did I? Right, okay. Right, we're going to have more than 7 flowers because otherwise the plots just look strange. Now, can we fit a little tree in the plot itself? There, we can get the little one in there, the little ceiling one in that side plot, so that it doesn't look too empty plot. These trees are just too big to fit in there. Can we fit anything other than the tiny, tiny ceiling? Oh, maybe we can get that one in there. Lovely, so when we place our last tree, that will be this job completed. So which one should we try? Should we try and place another one of these over here? I think this is going to work. Lovely! So I think we did quite well there. We made it quite a simple house, and we made it to the size, pretty much the size that they asked for. I did cheat and add a little balcony to it. And we did actually need that to be able to fit all the furniture and everything in adequately, didn't we? I think we'll start the next job here as well, though we might not be able to finish it in this episode. So this one's 7,000. Now let's see, are we in the city again? Will it be a different plot or the same plot? Thinking, oh, we've got the countryside plot, and we've got lots of flowers up there on the little hill at the background. So we've got a tiny little bit pre-built, so we've got to decide whether we're going to keep it or not. They only want us to build 4 new foundations, so I might be tempted to keep what we've already got and see if we can adapt it a little bit, because 4 is very, very small, and we want only 1 garden. So nice, simple requirements. Oh gosh, is that wind? Look at that. Do you see that just go through? Oh, right, so we are in a windy location. Oh gosh, look at that weather. It's almost like a dust storm, isn't it? It's a very, very opaque wind, so... Oh wow, that's weird. That's going to be a little bit odd while we're trying to build. I wonder if you're going to be able to see that when you go inside. Because once you've built walls, that should kind of block it off, shouldn't it? We've got a lot of trees to chop down here, though. Look at this. So I think we'll run around and chop a few trees all at once, and then we'll come back and chop the logs and try and pick them up. Oh, look, there's 2 right next to each other. That's an interesting little tree formation, isn't it? Oh, don't fall on my head. Right, so we're doing quite well, I think, on the tree chopping. Right, let's see if we can start picking... Oh! Did I not? Oh, I did. I was just going to say, did I get no logs off that one? But there was at least one. They kind of exploded, so they've gone a bit further away than we expected. Right, let's go and chop everything, and then we'll run around and pick everything up. I might have to use Z to scan for where everything's fallen, and hope that most of it's fallen inside the plot to be able to pick it up. That's 1 box of stuff to bring back with us. 1 stone, 1 wood so far. Right, where are the logs? Let's see which we can see. I'm not seeing a lot actually. There's 1 there. 2 there. And 1 there, so that's 3 of those. Not seeing any here. There's 1 there, look. A couple here. How are we doing? Let's get rid of the stumps as well before I forget to do that. Double 1 over here. I think this is the last one. Right, let's back into a corner. and check that we've got everything. So there's 2 over there. That's everything, yeah. See, we did really well. There we go, and another box of logs to take home with us. Right, so we've got what? 2 squares of foundations with a door and some stairs. Well, I don't like the stairs being very close to a wall, so I think we need to, if we're going to keep what we've already got, we'll need to extend 2 at either side at least, I think, to make that work. Otherwise the stairs will have to be moved. And I think because that's a small number of build spaces, I think we will want an upstairs, so that's the bare minimum, like that. Yeah, that could work for us, I think. Right, so let's put in some windows. So if we do that like every other one, that will be quite nice, I think. And then the solid walls in the gaps, so we've got somewhere for the big pieces of furniture again. And then we'll do an upstairs. I think let's try and match the walls to what we've got underneath. So solid walls with solid walls and windows with windows. The upstairs is going to be kind of in a U shape because of where the stairs are, but there's a straight stair, so we do only need to leave 1 square for wherever the stairs come up. We'll probably have to put a little bit of balcony along to stop people falling off. But up here's going to be enough space to add the 2 beds that they're asking for, aren't they? And maybe the closet, at least. Let's use the up and down taller roof again this time. And I think we'll use plaster or stone this time, maybe? Because we did a wooden one last time. Should we plaster or should we do rock? Because we're out in the boonies in all the wind, maybe we should have the rock one, I think, so it's not worn as much. It'll withstand the weather better. I'd be interested to see what's with the walls up. Does that stop the wind blowing through? No, I don't think it does. Because you can still see it, like, it does look, doesn't it look like very, like, misty, foggy weather, or almost like a sandstorm even. But I think it's meant to be misty, foggy weather, isn't it? And it's very, very fast wind, isn't it? Very, very strange. We haven't used this rock very much, have we? I don't quite like it, actually. When I first saw it, I didn't particularly like it, so that's why I didn't use it very much. But now I think I quite like it. It's a different texture feel, isn't it? No, I don't like that door. There we go. That's much better. So we'll have the nice crisscross diamond shutters and everything, so it's just better against all the wind. Oh, I've missed a piece of roof, look. I missed a section of roof. Right. Alter appearance. We want the rock. Thank you. Don't think I missed anything else, did I? I think we're safe. I think that's the basic outside structure of the house. So what we'll do is we'll add a little bit of a balcony around here to stop people falling off. And then I think we'll go round and add all the lights to the house. And then we might cut the video there and come back and furnish this one in the next episode. And then maybe do another house. Also along with the furnishing of this one in the next episode. Let's just add a lot of light to the subject here. We use our very traditional lighting that we've been using quite a lot recently, all the way around. Maybe I just need it on the front and back walls, maybe not, don't need it on the end because we've added the chandelier. Sometimes we have trouble adding chandeliers upstairs because the roof sections don't seem to support it very well. Yeah, I think we can definitely fit a couple of beds up here. We might have to add single beds instead of double beds to still give space to walk around, but I'm sure we can make it work. So we'll just light up all the candles in here and then I will see you in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy game!